Just think, why do we suffer constantly in our minds? Have you ever suffered in your mind? I think yes. Mm, Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Yeah, I now started uh, explore philosophy, ancient philosophy of Stoicism, Seneca, Socrates, Platon, because that philosophy, like, already exist all questions that constantly in our head. What we need to do is explore. We don't need to be in our minds and suffer, but it easier. We think that we much better working on some goal, uh, make our job good, but we cannot because of our thoughts. And the best what we can do is actually doing, doing. We spend hours complaining about our lives, our jobs, or our lack of progress. And why? Because complaining feels like doing something without the risk of actually failing. Mm, in process of exploring, I found one sentence of Socrates, and he said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." If you don't examine why you are complaining, you are living life controlled by shadows. Most people don't know what they are capable of because of they never step out of the cage of their own thoughts. And this is a problem. It's real problem. And I'm actually very happy that you are here because you need not to struggle. You need to start doing and asking yourself, okay, I have this problem, what I can do with it. We don't need to constantly overthinking and nothing doing with it. We need doing. And it's really hard question. It's really hard because I think that each person at once was struggling with it. We now more explore ourselves. I believe I actually know that we can more uh, more that we actually done and doing living in like in that box. We need going out of box and explore new scenario of our lives. We need creating, explore, doing, trying, and uh, all answers are actually exist. Most of us know our social media fit better than our minds. We live in fear because we haven't mapped our entire territory. And we need again ask yourself, is this fear a fact or is just a habit of our mind? Constant struggle, fear, because it easier, because it easier, and actually we lazy, and not like lazy, but we need to have like a plan and doing, but because doing nothing is we control our energy and don't spend it, and our um, like our body thinking that why I need to do that if I will uh, spend resources like energy and will receive nothing and struggling. But if we actually like think just for a second, if we know we doing that, we receive result. Our energy, our body take I don't know where is it energy, like from box. sorry for my sorry for my English. I'm not trying to talk by myself. I'm learning it, and also like I want be like an example. I'm always wanna uh, have good skills in communicating. Always thinking that I don't have time. Later, 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 later. But this later is come, and I wish you start all your goals when you actually thought of them and starting and keep going. Make a plan, system, and doing it because it's necessary. We need to make some plan, take some time in a day, sit down and working. Discipline, not motivation. Discipline. Discipline beats motivation. Like talent are not enough. Discipline. Mm, we don't need we don't need pretend to be perfect in all other things, because if you want to start something, we always thinking about to be to doing it perfect. If I will be um, thinking to be perfect when I'm starting posting YouTube, I don't know, maybe I not even start it. But if you see that I'm actually starting, or maybe no one will be watch me because YouTube will be not share it in algorithms because of my terrible English. But if I will keep going, I maybe in other videos I will be sharing in the internet. Uh, so I allow it myself to be a beginner. To I'm allowed to learn English and make mistakes. This is how a growth starts, and I'm. It's not about like general topic, but I'm starting not only the YouTube channel. I'm now going to courses of English because like my level of English, like reading, listening, is on a such a good level. I can understand. I can read perfectly. Yeah, read. I know alphabet, alphabet, and I'm joking. I don't know. And going to some courses also have like three three times per week, and also want to start because it's in it's not enough for me, and I want to train. It's about topics what I really want to talk, what also I need for myself. And what Socrates said about the unexamined life, we need to explore ourselves. Examination is like an audit, like analysis of ourselves. Mm, if a company never audits its books, it goes bankrupt. If you never audit your thoughts, your potential goes bankrupt. And it really, because I'm I'm finance external finance auditor, and now I'm financial controller, and it's really like every year, not actually every year, like it has yearly and initial audit like on a quarterly basis, and company checks their um, financial statements, their general entry analysis, and we also need to analysis ourselves in order like check as our trash in our minds. We need to throw it away. We need to work on our goals, on our thoughts, make a structure, as I said, and have to stop suffering. We need to have like one by step recovery plan. When a negative thought appears, we need to ask yourself what to do, what to do, what to do to become better, and define limits. Are your limits real, or they just inherited from your parents, society? Socrates challenged thoughts to think for themselves. Challenge yourself to do one thing that scares you current version of yourself. I because I am thinking about myself. For example, now I'm um, not scared, but have like fear of rejections, like cold approach. Actually, I was practicing it previous summer. Now is now is what is now? Now is spring, so we need to start. Maybe I even make a video if you want. Right, I will make cold approach on the streets. Together we'll be challenge ourselves, because like build community. Also, why I'm starting the channel, it's build community all over the world, and together keep going, moving to our goals, because like life now is like in the era of social media. Seems that world is together, but actually We now more separate, more far away one from each each for each other even in, yeah, like in your town city. I don't know, like in my town, like not very too much places where you can meet with new people, and I live in big city. Like, I don't want to go to bars and all that stuff. And Socrates tell us we need take action over analysis. Socrates was a man of action. He was a soldier before a philosopher. Thinking without doing is a mental loop. Is a mental loop. If you can find a logical reason why you shouldn't try, then the only reason left is fear. If you cannot find a logical reason why you shouldn't try, then the only reason left is fear. Such a strong words. And if fear is not a logical reason, is a physical reaction. We are not capable of being we are not capable of seeing our true potential because we are too busy looking at the walls of our cage. But the door isn't locked. The key is curiosity. Stop winning and start questioning. Ask yourself, what am I defending by staying small? Action is cheat code. Take action. Be strong. Be positive and enjoy life. See you.